If you're on the twin flame journey and you have been told to not chase your twin flame, not be in a chasing energy, this can actually end up being more of a blockage to receiving your twin flame connection and receiving love than you might think. If you're new here, my name is Luana and I'm married to my twin flame, and I've also been working with twin flames and doing twin flame readings for over 5 years now. And this is something that was brought up on one of our coaching calls today inside my community, because the truth is there is so much fear-based information on the internet about twin flame. They tell you don't chase, you're going to make your twin flame run away from you, you should pull all of your attention back and focus on yourself. But more often than not, this actually creates an energetic standstill. For example, everyone will tell you that your twin flame is your ultimate mirror, but they will also tell you to not run, to not chase. Don't do anything that is going to potentially repel them. Now, I've found throughout my own journey getting married to my twin flame and working with so many other twin flames that often isn't a mindset that is sustainable or even that resonates. Because you're essentially telling yourself and telling the universe at large that there is something so unworthy about you that if you were to express your feelings or open up to your twin flame, that you are pushing them away, that there's something that they're not going to like that's going to make them run. Whereas I really feel like the true union energy that I've observed in my own life and in working with others is that you do not need to be afraid of chasing. You don't need to be afraid that you're coming across a certain way, because if you actually think about it, like the version of yourself who is in union is not going to be constantly thinking about how you're coming across, right? So when you're afraid of chasing your twin flame, it's like the both of you are at a standstill. The true union energy is where you kind of just soften and just connect and lean towards each other. And there's no longer this incessant thought of, am I chasing? How am I coming across? Am I going to repel them? Because if you repel them, if they run, if they pull away, that is not a reflection of you. That's a reflection of where they haven't healed or met themselves or loved themselves or gotten comfortable with intimacy and deeper connection. When you lean forward and you give love and you allow yourself to express your feelings and your desires, you are in the union energy in that moment, and there's nothing that you need to change about that. Where we get into trouble on this journey is to be constantly going against the grain of how we intrinsically feel and intrinsically want to express ourselves and to communicate. Most of the times when I've worked with twin flames who are worried that they're in a chasing energy, what they're really worried about is like sending a text message or communicating to their twin flame. A real chasing energy would be when that person has expressed to you they don't want contact and you still message them, still chase. But most of these situations that I've seen are nothing like that. Most of the situations that I've seen are twin flames in a standstill where they're both really wanting to communicate, but maybe there's triggers or blocks, or maybe they feel like they're not ready enough, but all it takes is for you to just fully commit yourself. Like, this is something that I had to learn on my twin flame journey, is I had to really face my fears around commitment. And I would ask myself, okay, well, why am I so afraid of committing my energy here? Like, why does it feel safer for me to pull back? Because I think also us as divine feminines need to really reflect on this too. If we're in a state where we're constantly closing communication or pulling back or, not saying anything when we really have this intrinsic desire to do so, it's important for us to ask, where is this coming from? Like, what am I afraid of is going to happen if I fully commit my heart and soul to this connection? Because I guarantee you that your true twin flame union, your divine partnership, will happen for you. It doesn't even matter if you reach out and you don't get the response that you want. It only matters that you are becoming the person who is expressing yourself from the union energy, where you're deeply self-loving, you're wearing your heart on your sleeve when it feels aligned for you, you're expressing your desires. There's no way that you can mess it up in the physical world. And if you're ever in a situation where you are expressing yourself and that person is still pulling away, that is okay too, because they're showing you where they're at. It could even be a catalyst connection, but just know that your true twin flame connection is going to meet you in this energy of love and openness and commitment. And you don't need to hold on to any fear of doing things wrong or getting the wrong reaction. You're only responsible for simply being your in union self. The version of you who is in union, who is acting from your heart space, making decisions from your heart space, and you really have nothing to fear. If you're currently feeling blocked on your twin flame journey, I encourage you to use my free quiz, What is Blocking My Union?, which will help you identify the nervous system patterns that are keeping you stuck in separation and will help to immediately shift you through guided meditations into the union energy, because it's something that's in your hands. You are empowered to do so, to simply make the choice to be your in union self and to create union. You can take the free quiz inside of my community, skool.com/union. Let me know what results you get, and of course, follow for more.